Abigail George, and this is my job interview speech. Today I'm dressed in business professional attire and we'll have an audience of 4.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Once again, my name is Abigail George, and today I will be applying to be a police officer.
Abigail, thank you for joining me today. My name is Officer Clayton. I'd like to ask you, why do you want to be a police officer?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I've always been fascinated and admired the police force. Something that is very important to me is finding a job that involves serving my community and also helping others. And I believe becoming a police officer would be an excellent way to fulfill both of those areas. Also would like my career to include physical activity and not be strictly a desk job. Something I've always admired in police officers is the fact that they are brave, the way that they will do everything in their power to keep people safe and help those in need. I've always hoped that one day I could say the same about myself by following in the footsteps of officers that I see day to day and becoming one myself.
Okay. Let's say you're hired now. Where would you see yourself in 10 years in the police field?
10 years from now, I see myself actively working as a police officer, working to gain knowledge and helping others. After working as a patrol officer for 5 years or so, I hope to pursue working in the K-9 unit as a K-9 handler. After undergoing the proper training for this position, I will be assigned a police K-9, and I will be responsible for training them and caring for them and going on calls such as missing persons, drug investigations, and more.
Okay. Abigail, what do you see as your biggest weakness, and what are you doing now to improve upon this weakness?
I'd have to say one of my biggest weaknesses is the fact that I can be very opinionated. It's good to have strong opinions, but it's also important to know how to respectfully disagree with people. I am learning how to approach a conversation with a person that doesn't necessarily have the same beliefs or opinions about an issue that I do, and knowing how to talk with them with an open mind and respect for the other person.
Okay. Abigail, if you and your partner were on a call and you saw him or her do police misconduct, how are you going to approach the situation?
In a situation like that, I would first seek to have a conversation with the officer who committed the misconduct. I would address what exactly they did wrong and how their actions were against protocol. If the officer seemed apologetic and confessed that they did wrong, I would then encourage them to go and talk with leadership of the department, as it is their responsibility to address their own mistakes. Whereas if the officer responds in a way that is not in a recognition that they were in the wrong, I would then choose to report their actions to the department's leadership.
Okay. Abigail, at what point would you disobey a direct order from your commanding officer?
I would say in a situation where an officer's direct order required me to go against the oath of honor that is taken by an individual when they become a police officer, I would choose to disobey. Whether that be them ordering me to not report them using misconduct, or another officer using misconduct, or them ordering me to misuse my authority and power as an officer in any way. Overall, I would say if the order requires me to go against the oath that I am taking when I become an officer, I would choose to rebel against.
Okay. Abigail, final question. Why should we hire you over the other candidates that are applying?
Well, once again, I've always been someone who is very passionate about what I believe in. I am a hard worker at any task that is given to me. Whether that be in sports or academics, I value work ethic. I've always seen myself as someone that will do everything in their power to help others and not focus on myself. If I were to be hired today, I would make sure to come into the position with open ears and open mind to anything that is taught to me, placing my community's needs before mine, and and doing everything I can each and every day to serve others well. Thank you. Once again, these are my 4 people in my audience. Thanks.
Thank you.